Hello, it's day 90 of the Liberator Project and you're joining me once again in my kitchen. Now, first thing to do today is I want to say get well soon to Dawn, who's partner of Scooter Man, Happy Man, one of my subs. I say I hope you get better very soon and, being mentioned on a video, I hope that cheers you up a bit. That's the first thing. Well, back on the project, what's happened today? Well, this morning I've been a bit under par. Now that's probably because it's, injection day. But I don't know, whenever I do a lot of cooking, I wake up in the morning with a pounding headache. And I can only assume that's due to something, perhaps the gas fumes. I don't know, but so I was feeling a bit fragile this morning. And anyway, did my cooking videos are actually my least popular things I do on the channel. People like seeing me, I suppose, just whinging on about things, or mainly whinging on about cars. But I actually lost 2 subscribers over my yesterday, probably just over my cooking. And I assume maybe that's because I was doing basically a vegan dish, or actually made it a vegetarian dish. And so I don't think people appreciate that. So for the next time I cook, I'm probably going to do veal stuffed with foie gras with a side order of dolphins patty, served rare with dead animals, or something like that. But certainly cooking a vegetarian dish, incredibly unpopular. So sorry, but the project does bits and pieces of everything. I don't even know what I'm going to say really when I get the camera. I've got a few notes, so I don't forget things, but really it's just I get the phone up and talk. So let's get back on topic. Well, today I couldn't go down and see the kit car because it was raining. It was a horrible day. And so what I've done mainly is I've been looking at different catamaran types. Now, there's a catamaran for sale in Southampton. It's a 30-foot boat, which is 9 meters in real money. And that's £8,500, so that's remarkably cheap. But I've been looking at different types of catamaran, and I really think that the smallest I could get away with is 37 feet, and really I'm looking for one about 41 feet. I'm sorry, they give them in feet for some reason, but that's about 12 and a half meters. And it's not just like you go, if you've got a 30 foot, you go to a 40 foot. It's not just like it's 25% bigger, because that's just in one dimension. And this is basically the volume you get is a cube. They don't expand all the dimensions by that much, but they definitely get deeper, they definitely get wider and longer. So the space you get going from, say, a 30-foot catamaran to say a 40, it's almost like 3 times the space in there. Now, a 30-foot catamaran will apparently sleep 6 people, but it's not going to be comfortable. It looks really, it looks crowded, even if it was just for me. So it might end up being just me. But if you go for a 40-foot catamaran, you get to sort of, the 12.5 meter size, then you can comfortably get 12 people in there. So we haven't talked about crew or anything or what I'm going to do, but I think I'm looking about that size now. I think I think I worked out 12 meters is good. I can't go much above that. If I go to like 40 meters of catamaran, they are huge, which is a lot of work for maybe just me or maybe a small crew, but it's also the cost. I mean, the cost is also sort of exponential, and they're about £500,000. So I say I'm looking for a boat about 12 meters, about 100,000, and I'm looking to say refit it and do it up as I want to be, pretty much energy self-sufficient. And so again, I've been doing some more plans on that. Things like I really like the Duratec engine because they're very cheap for what you get. They're about 200 brake horsepower each, and it's not that bad to modify them. And because they were used in Fords, all the bits are available at a reasonable price, and good efficiency, basically a pretty good engine. And so I'm looking at using, say, 2 or 3 of those on the project. but we'll see. That's at the moment. I've just been sketching things out, and you know, as it was raining, I thought I'd do a sort of thought exercise of how hard it would be to marinize them. Is that the word? Marinize? Not marinate. Make them ready to be working in a boat. Okay. And you replace the cooling system pretty much. Instead of using a radiator, you start using heat exchangers, and you dump the spare energy into the ocean. Or on a self-sufficient catamaran, you actually use that energy to drive, say, Stirling engines, or you actually start dumping it into like the water desalinators, so you actually save that energy. But yeah, just general plans I've been sketching out. So nearing the project, when I actually get the boat, then we can finalise these things, and you know, you'll see me scrap designs and change my mind completely, and you know, modify things as the project goes on. I don't, you know, that's plans are flexible. The goal is to circumnavigate, but you know, how we actually get there, there's a lot of things that could happen in the meantime. Okay, well, that's about it today. I can't work on the car tomorrow, which is a shame because it's supposed to be sunny, because I've actually going into hospital for a scan. Now that's a bit of a concern, but it is quite annoying because I have this apparently benign tumour, and it was, when it was first discovered, it was the size of a pea, and it could have been simply removed with like keyhole surgery, an endoscope. You know, it'd be very, very easy to have done it, whereas now it's about the size of a tennis ball, and you know, to have it operated, to have an operation would be quite a serious matter. So I'm going in tomorrow to get some ultrasound on that to see what they say, and obviously, being the Liberator Project, I will give you the results of that. I won't film in the hospital, I expect, because you know, there's limits to what I'm prepared to share. But I'll tell you the results anyway tomorrow. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for my remaining subscribers, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.